Good evening. We start tonight with Donald Trump, the GOP presidential contender's latest remarks in Iowa about Senator John McCain's military record have landed Trump in the political crosshairs. Trump saying McCain is not a war hero. So far, Trump's political campaign operates with a no apology, no guts, no glory approach. He announced his presidential ambitions with what some consider incendiary rhetoric on immigration. That blunt style now has the billionaire business mogul in certain polls the GOP frontrunner. But will insulting John McCain's Vietnam record help or hurt Trump? We're covering this tonight with NBC's Kelly O'Donnell on the campaign trail and our Chuck Todd in Washington, D.C. We begin in Ames, Iowa. Kelly, good evening.
Good evening, Thomas. This is a day-long event bringing together about 3,000 conservatives who've come out to hear from 10 of the Republican presidential campaign candidates. And then something unexpected and outrageous flew out of the mouth of Donald Trump. And now the whole GOP race is feeling the turmoil.
Thank you.
On stage in Ames, Iowa.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Donald Trump's speak first, think later bravado was on full blast, aimed at Senator John McCain.
He's not a war hero. He's a war hero. He's a war hero. 5.5 years. He's a war hero because he was captured.
That stunning statement followed a simple question from pollster Frank Luntz, who asked if Trump's frequent criticism of McCain made him appear less than presidential.
He's a war hero because he was captured. Okay? You can have, and I believe perhaps he's a war hero.
Twitter lit up as other Republican candidates denounced Trump. Jeb Bush, enough with the slanderous attacks. Rick Perry declared Trump unfit to be commander-in-chief, while Scott Walker ignored Trump but called McCain an American hero. Mike Huckabee today.
Donald Trump will need to determine whether that's a statement he would walk back.
Trump, facing off with reporters, tried to soften his remarks.
I'm not blaming John McCain for
Why would you apologize to McCain?
No, not at all.
69-year-old Trump, who did not serve in the military, said student deferments and a foot problem kept him out of Vietnam.
Which foot did you have the bone spur in?
You'll look it up in the records. I don't know. It's in the records.
Today's outburst began after Trump lit a fuse over illegal immigration. When Trump visited McCain's home state of Arizona, the senator accused him of hurting the GOP by bringing out the, quote, crazies.
He called them a bunch of crazies. That was an amazing crowd of people. Those were great Americans at that event.
Tonight, Senator John McCain is not commenting publicly. His daughter Megan tweeted that she was horrified and disgusted by Trump's remarks. And Ted Cruz, also a candidate who has been publicly supportive of Donald Trump up until today, said that both Trump and McCain are friends, so he tried to stay out of it. And Trump is, of course, enjoying the attention. Thomas?
Kelly O'Donnell reporting in Iowa for us. Kelly, thank you. And for more on all of this, we're joined now by Chuck Todd, our political director and the moderator of Meet the Press. So, Chuck, are Trump's comments crossing the line of no return here?
You know, Thomas, it may be. Look, it was never a matter of if, but when Donald Trump said or did something that would collectively alienate the entire Republican Party. But he appeared to do that today. Look, McCain may not be popular among many conservatives, particularly because of his stance on immigration, but going after him as maliciously and personally as Trump did is probably going to backfire, might even turn off some of the same voters Trump was attracting with this bombastic style. It obviously doesn't help Trump's case on what he did during the Vietnam era versus what McCain did. Look, there are a number of issues, Thomas, that I think confronts the GOP right now and many of the Republican candidates going forward. Do they start boycotting events where Trump's invited? Are they going to be comfortable sharing the debate stage with him? I've already talked to campaigns before today that had been expressing trepidation about being on stage with Trump for fear that just Trump's presence would make Barnum and Bailey blush. So look, Trump proved today that he has no qualms about practicing scorched earth politics. He will smear anyone or anything if they criticize him. And that's what he did to John McCain. He was upset over that criticism. So, look, Thomas, I think he may have passed the point of no return. The only risk now for the Republican Party by pushing him away is the fact that Trump could take his ball and say, I'm going to go run as an independent and truly muck up the process.
As Mike Huckabee points out, we'll wait to see if Donald Trump walks this back. And I know, Chuck, you're going to have much more on the Trump factor.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow on Meet the Press. We will see you then. Thank you.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.